Okay, hello. In overall, what we found in the video how to motivate ourselves to change our behavior is that we can change our behavior to achieve something better in life. If want to change for the better, we must to always be positive. If necessary, we must avoid negative thing and bad habits such as smoking and so on. Next, what we get in this video is we must do ability to learn from bad habits and bad news. In addition, we must to choosing something sure now rather than something that is unsure in future. And so, giving people a sense of control is really important, motivated, and do not communicate risk. If we want to change, we might to rethink how we do it. So, in conclusion, people has changed behavior because the brain is constantly trying to seek ways to control its environment. Okay, that's all from this video. What we have learned from this. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nurfarain binti Ottoman and my metric number is 202290. Today, I'm going to do the part 2 for the analysis of the topic that I select for project 3, which is a body gesture. As we know, body gesture, or we call body language, is referred to the non-verbal signal that we use in our communication. So in this video about the body gesture, I find that 3 examples in that video I choose. For example 1 is I find the speaker was used the hand gesture this and that as a hand gesture. The speaker used the hand gesture this and that to indicate that to separate two different idea and thing. For example, in this part, the speaker used the left hand for beware and the right hand for you will be
Blog will
fat.
say, beware, you'll be fat.
For next, for example 2, I find that the speaker was used the hand gesture to show the progress. The speaker used the hand to show that the graph increase and decrease. For example, in this part, the speaker starting use the left hand and go to the right hand to show the upward curve as a graph.
So when the market is high, people log in all the time.
Next, lastly, for example 3, that I find that the speaker was used the hand gesture for listing in this part. The speaker used her hand to listing the point. People will want to hear your second, third point when you see count along with her hand. For example, she listing by her hand the point how to be more efficient with electricity
Social incentives, immediate rewards, and progress monitoring.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and very good to the most lecturer. My name is Muhammad Hikam bin Muhammad Abdullah. My metric number is 202001. Today I want to talk about paralinguistic or non-verbal that I choose is intonation. As you know, intonation is the sound changes produced by the rise and fall of the voice when speaking, especially when this has an effect on the meaning of what it said. Intonation means variation of voice pitch. It tells the listener if message is in form, a question, statement, or exclamation. The emphasis laid on a particular word in a particular manner would decide the meaning. When you change the intonation, so you will change the meaning. There are 7 patterns of intonation that we can use in speaking. such as rising, falling, rising, falling, falling, rising, flat, high, and low. As an example, when you want to offer some help, you will be say, "Do you need some help?" After that, when you feel annoyed to that person, you will say, "Do you need some help?" And the lastly, when you want to surprise, you will be say, "Do you need some help?" Based on the video that we choose how to motivate yourself to change your behavior by Telly Sherrod, I got 3 examples of that using intonation pattern such as rising, falling, falling, and rising. Okay, the first example that I got from this video that using pattern of intonation is the duration from 0.21 second to 0.28 second that she said, and we certainly all want to help someone else change their behavior in a positive way. So maybe it's your kid, your spouse, your clique. From this example, we can see that the speaker using the rising falling pattern of intonation for her talk. Okay. The second example is from duration 0.45 to 0.48 that the speaker say, so let's say you're trying to stop yourself from snacking. What do you think yourself? Okay. We can see that by this talk or by this example, the speaker using rising pattern of intonation for her talk. When we use this rising tone, it could suggest that you know the answer before and just want to remind the audience. Okay, the last one is I got this example from duration 2.01 to 2.03 minutes. The speaker say, "Why I will resistant to warnings?" So, by this video, by this example, we can see that the speaker is using falling pattern of intonation for her thoughts. As you know, falling pattern of intonation can be used when you don't know the answer. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Siti Zulekha binti Edi Salam. My metric number is 201999. Okay, so today I will give my part is pauses. I take part pauses in video how to motivate yourself to change your behavior. Okay, so as we know, pauses are a stop for the speaker to see the audience reaction. Okay, so for the first, why pauses is used in video, because the first speaker looking forward that made audience easy to understand. Okay, we can see at 23 seconds until 25 seconds, while the speaker say is change their behavior in a positive way. Pause. So maybe it's your kids, your spouse, your college. Okay, the speaker give example to audience because he want to audience get more understand. Okay, next, why pauses is used in video, because the speaker intention is to get audience involved. She highlight a dramatic pause by following it with a statement that make audience following along with him. It is an example in 2 minutes 46 seconds until 2 minutes 48 seconds. Why speakers say is, in other times we simply put our head in the ground, pause, and the audience was louder. Okay, the last one, why pauses is used in video is the speaker allows time for his audience to process and digest what he has been said so that the audience can keep up with what him say. Okay, we can see at 5 minute 40 second and 5 minute 42 second until 42 second. Why the speaker say? Then I give you the opinion of two different aspects and what should you do. Okay, that's all for my part in pauses in video how to motivate yourself to change your behavior. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Fitriana Kibin Sobri. I'm from Bachelor of Education, Malay Language. My metric number is 202002. Today, I'm going to talk about posture in communication. We have many different postures when we want to communicate. Different posture convey different messages. In communication, the speaker need to stand with open posture so that it will give a positive advice to the listener. There are many postures in that we can use in communication, such as leaning slightly forward. The posture is meant to show that the speaker cares for the listener. Besides that, there also a straight standing posture. This posture is meant to indicate leadership and confidence. The speaker wants to tell the audience that she is in control and feel confidence in the message that she tried to convey. Lastly, there also a standing with open arm posture. This is to indicate point at a frankness of opinion. It also present an open and honest image. The posture in communication is important to show that the positivity side of the speaker. That's all I want to share about the posture in communication. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Farhana binti Muhammad Sahimi. My metric number is 201796. In the video that my friends and I selected, I can identify the fillers. Do you know what is the fillers? Okay, a filler word is an apparently meaningless word, phrase, or sound that marks a pause or hesitation in speech. Okay, the first filler word that I found based on the video is the word well. The scene in the video is, well, you shouldn't change your beliefs, right? The speaker pauses the word well to think about what to say next. Secondly, the speaker alters meaningless that she says it without conscious because she is trying to find the right word at the time. The scene in the video is, so a few weeks ago I got home and I found these pills on my fridge. The word of filler is so. Okay, the last one is the speaker uses short phrase that help her to continue talking fluently. The dialogue is and was really surprised because there's never any bills on my fridge. Okay, that's all the examples and explanation from me. I hope you will understand filler word that we usually use in our speech and conversation. Thank you.